Atlantia vivere, Atlantia vince, Atlantia victor. Atlantia vivere, Agartha vivere, Shambhala vivere, Lemuria vivere, Urantia vivere, Akasha vivere, Lir, Mur, Surka vivere, the insect civilization, the horse civilization, and the cat civilization vivere. My dear friends, this is my last video for you, because I can see today, in my last day of my life, all the great rivers and the great lakes of Atlantia, because Atlantia is like a lake comprising 400 million galaxies, and Atlantia is also like some rivers who are coming stronger and stronger in our galaxy. 38,000 ships defeated by the Arcorians, 2 million ships, starships, 1.2 million still remaining, who are now in our galaxy. 10 million starships coming, 100 millions occupied, also 1 billion occupied by the intelligent sentients in our great civilization. Return back, no, they are coming. And 300 billions are still to come. They are in the M3, not M4 galactic cluster. And this is the Alpha 3 and 4 spiral galaxy. My dear friends, I have worked for 7,000 days for Atlantia. It was hard work. Ethical, consciously and spiritual. 13 years of ethical work, 26 months of conscious work, and 52 days of spiritual work. Or maybe it is 16, 16, 16. 16 years, 16 months, and 16 days. The years are 400 days each, the months are 20 days each, and the days are 1 day each long. And after that, I have invoked the pillar of fire in Lemuria and the pillar of water in Atlantia, which is the pillar of sacrifice and suffering. I stayed 13 years in my sufferance, and after that 13 days in my suffering, 3 more days to the date of 7,016 days of work for Atlantia. And today is the day when my former teacher Tiberiu Cergi disappeared from Cluj-Napoca. He was killed. He was taken from the streets of Cluj and killed. And the CIA spy who is called Dracula or Andrei Cristian Tataru told me that I am to disappear like he did, like he will, or he did, yes. Like Tiberiu Cergi, he was 70 years old, he was a history professor, 1.70 meters tall, and so on. Dark hair, dark eyes, brown eyes. And before I begin, because I have not begun yet, I wish to tell you how deeply disturbed I am by the fact that all the presents of Artemis or Hillary Clinton were stolen from the spies of Romania. There is an office like the Office of State in the United States who takes care of all the presents, and I have received an iPhone 5, and I should have received an iPhone 5 and a MacBook Air from Hillary Clinton. Also other presents unnamed, unspecified, from Avril Ramona Lavigne, from Britney Spears, from the Tsar, from Vladimir Putin, because I'm the future Tsar of Russia. And they were all intercepted and taken care of by an office of spies in our country. And I have seen Andrei Cristian Tataru Dracula playing with the iPhone 5 and with the MacBook Air and with a great 3 TV screen, 60-inch wide, which I believe is a present from Britney Spears, and they sold those things in order to finance his trips to Paris, to Venice, to Greece, to other places, while I was suffering from starvation every month in Romania. Such is their great cruelty. I don't know what will happen next. Now I have to say what are my desires for Romania, for Atlantia. First of all, I desire that the people of this country trust each other again and love each other again. I desire for union with the people of Germany, with the people of Russia who are both Dacians, and also with the people of Montenegro, Macedonia, Bulgaria, Serbia. Timea Babos is from the Timok Valley. Yes. I wish to say that I also stayed in the great test of Agartha since 12th of January 2013. This great statue was given as a present by Princess Mihaela at my birthday on 16th of January 3 years ago in 2013. Yes, I have felt the energetic signature of Artemis on the MacBook Air and on the iPhone 5 that Dracula was using. And he told me that because they have sold many of these things, when in October they have to pay me for my great work for Romania, but unfortunately I will no longer be alive, they will organize a so-called robbery. Some gypsies will come and will steal what is left in that store, and after that they will recover them, yes? And they will also give something to them for their hard work, yes? And I wish in Romania stealing should not be an issue. I wish people to no longer steal in Romania. I wish to make roads in Romania. I wish to make hospitals. I wish to privatize the education system and the hospitals, because we have such great problems. People are dying in our hospitals. They are operated at their left knee instead of the right knee. More than 95% are killed. You have only 5% chances of getting out alive from a hospital in Romania, compared to countries like Burkina Faso, where you have about 40% chance. Also, I wish that we unite ourselves with the great bacteria of Agartha, the unicellular beings, and also with the dragons. I wish for all Atlantians in the High Council of Romania, from which I was expelled by Laura Dani, who is the current president, to welcome our fleets, who are coming to deliver us from evil. I know that the Illuminati have planned for the last year on 11th of September, and maybe this year they will make again an attempt to kill the population of this planet, to reduce it to 500 millions. They are too afraid, and I wish that all the stargates shall be given to the public. On other planets we insisted to make the Stargate program a common knowledge, and they did that, and they are now more advanced than we are. Yes? Our 300 billion fleet strong, which is 1/3 of our entire fleet, stumbled across a different universe in which I am much more revered, and also I did much more good things and I swore less, and they came completely changed. Now they surround me, and all the light beings put their right hand or left hand on my shoulder, yes, and they give me peace and beauty, and there is nothing wrong with them, because people in Atlantia say that these people are crazy. No, we are crazy because we kill our own children. We do not give them anything until they are 38 years of age or 40 in Ardell. We destroy ourselves. The ethical beings in Romania divide themselves between angels and demons, and they kill themselves. Yes, husbands and wives, they kill each other. I wish for women to respect their husbands and do not interrupt them when they are speaking. It is inconceivable in Macedonia to have a woman interrupt a man when he is speaking and he is saying, of course, something important. That is one of the causes of my great isolation. I wish that we embrace other cultures. I wish that we embrace Lemuria, because I know that my true sister Artemis loves and respects the red race and also the white race. I know that she was burned alive in France at the 17 years of age and in Athens at 15 years of age. I know that she had a fulfilled life, because in Macedonia we don't judge the life of people by their age, but by their accomplishments. Julius Caesar, one of the 13 Caesars, died at the age of 25. Alexander the Great died at the age of 34. A virgin girl came and gave me the cup of poison because it was unbearable, like this life is now unbearable for me. And I know that in America you're preparing to make Hillary Clinton or Artemis, boss, president. But then also all the Islamists in the Muslim Brotherhood wish this because they wish that the destruction of this world and the coming of their Mahdi. And also people in the Christian world wished for the second coming of Jesus Christ. That is why they wish a woman to be president. A woman, and I'm not talking about my sister, a woman is like the rain or like the lightning or like the snow or like the thunder or like the earthquake. She is a force of nature. Her mission in life is to create life, to give birth to children and to take care of them. But the education falls to the man. Yes, falls into the care of the man, the education of the children. And yes, perhaps I was not very strong around my 5 children. First of one, he's the incarnation of Adolf Hitler. He was made by that beautiful dragon girl from Agatha, Christina Novak, nephew of Baba Novak, grandnephew of Baba Novak. And the other 2, a boy and a girl, were made by Odette Clara Weiner, my 4th dragon. And the other 2 were made, both boys, from the eggs that I have seeded inside the womb of Laura Dunn. Yes. Okay. Family planning for the dragons. And I have planned this video for a long time. I don't know what to say now. I know that Simona Halep is not my sister Artemis, because if she were, she will be number 1 in the world. Perhaps my true sister Artemis, who respects them all, who is not like Hillary Clinton, is Maria Sharapova, because every time I make a video for Maria Sharapova I cannot be, so I have to be more gentle, And I know that there are many transsexuals, people like Carla Suez Navarro, or Serena Williams, or Venus Williams, or Angelique Kerber, because many other countries follow the bad example of America and send men to fight in the place of women. But I know that my sister Artemis, the good day, can defeat 2 strong men in battle. So I am very sorry that I have not received the gifts from America, and because of this I had a bad feeling about America and the American people. And in fact I'm not anti-American. My spies, who are older than me, are anti-American. They wish for a war because they are xenophobes, and I wished for the xenophobia to disappear from Romania. And I also call for all the waters of Atlantia to come here, for all the light beings, and judge my creation here. 2 million people are ascending into the 4+1D continuum. And although this world is a failure, many people, many light beings would dream to have my failures and the failure of me and Artemis. We have led this great civilization for 40,000 years. And when I see Simona Halep, it is very easy to disconsider a young woman. I like to feel myself alive and young. People are calling Simona Simo, and they called me Luci when I was 20 years old. But at the same time, my greatest concern is not the fact that all my presents were stolen. It is the fact that I am not respected for my 40,000 years work, and another God called Jesus Christ is revered in Romania. I wish for this Christianity to end. I wish for all our people to renounce the name Romania and the Romanian people, and to return to the old name Dacia, which can be found in all the old maps of Europe until the 18th century, from 40,000 BC to 18th century AD. And I wish for the true legacy of Mihai Eminescu to be acknowledged. I wish for his death by arsenic, by being hit with a concrete slab on his head, to be acknowledged. I wish for all the Ardeleanian school to disappear. I wish for us not to consider ourselves Rumin or Sclav or slaves of others. but to consider ourselves part of the great Viking tribes. We are the tribe of southern Vikings. And if union between United States, Europe and Russia shall be realized, it shall be a union between the great union of Slavs, which is Russia, between the Viking tribes, or the great fraternity of Vikings, which are the northern Vikings and the southern Vikings, and of course between the great Celtic tribe, which is UK plus USA. And only this great union, which I wish to be accomplished, can secure the world against China and against the other powers who are rising, like India, Brazil, and of course the Alcorians, the Alphartians, the Zegetinians, and all the other aliens. And I wish now, on my death, to give to Atlantia the idea of equality between the male energy and the female energy, between men and women, but not in a stupid way that women are called to do men's job and men are called to take care of children. No, by recognizing each other differences. I also call for Hillary Clinton to recognize that it is not good to arm ISIS and to arm the Muslim Brotherhood. And probably I will say this to her even if I will receive my presents. It is not good. Probably she will be elected president. I know about the secret meeting of the US Congress and Berner resignation. It is not good to do this, because the Lemurian fire shall come. Yes, we have the white straw and the red straw. We have Atlantia and Lemuria together, you see. We have Apollo and Artemis. But we should not forget who we are. We should not forget about our great democracy, about our freedom, about our honor, about our life, about our sacrifice and about our suffering. We should not forget about all the things that make Atlantia great, because all the things that make Atlantia great also make Lemuria and the red race great, because we complete each other. Yes? This is my sacrifice to you, my friends. I know I apologize for all my deeds of swearing other people, because I have said about when I learned about the misgivings of the spies, that they are like, a plague. They are worse than the bubonic plague. And indeed, in the past decades, they have killed many people in Romania. I was invited at Neptune Station. I shall go there. It is the most beautiful station, full of spies. But when I was with my parents, because they were both spies at DIA and SS, I have seen people killing each other there and spying each other, and great comfort of distrust, a great attitude of distrust came in our country because of this. I wish Romania to succeed. I wish to have motorways and autoways and all the schools to be privatized, all the universities, because there is great stealing in them, and all the hospitals and all the so-called family doctors, because there is great arrogance of doctors vis-a-vis children. And I was impressed by a girl who works, she is the daughter of the former owner, or maybe the actual owner of a tea house, and her hands are marked, like this, because she said that her husband has the right to cut off her hands if she's not, worth enough. I see people, I see women who like, to be cut, to be burned alive, to be, but only in the German community I see people insisting on hard work. And this is the end. Remember me well, and I know that I deserve a gold statue. And all the women, anyway, I deserve my 46 virgin girls. Goodbye.